So if you're watching these videos all in order, I actually thought I was on hole number 7 on the last hole, so I started the whole video off. We were actually shooting hole number 5, and I started the whole video off thinking I was on hole number 6, or excuse me, I was on hole number 6. See, I'm all jacked up. So I didn't realize that we were on this hole, and I thought we were on, where is it? Number 7. Hole number 7. It's hole number 4. Jeez. I hate it when they don't just follow a tour. They did that for the last 2 tournaments, and it's always nice. I've never played a tournament in real life where they went, okay, hey, what we're going to do today is we're going to do hole number 9 is going to be hole number 1, and hole number 6 is going to be hole number 2. They don't do that. This course is set up a certain way. I don't know why they don't just follow the course. I don't understand what the deal is. Does it really make a big difference? You guys Playdemic set up Sunshine Glades in this order. And so why can't we just play that course in this order, in the order that it is, instead of having to jump around from one hole to the next? So you can go back and watch the beginning of the video for hole number 6. And I have this big discussion on what I'm going to do here. I'm not taking this shot. I'm exploring what I can do with my extra mile and like what shots I have where I can try and bring my extra mile this way to try and get on in one, seeing what's possible. So we're going to do some, I may time out on this hole on the first shot, and I'm not really concerned about it because I'm checking distances here. I'm not so concerned about time. I'm going to bring a Titan. Now let's see if we can land on the right hole this time. If I get towards timeout, I'm going to drop down to a basic ball so I don't lose the Titan. They did that update the other day, and we were out practicing, and I went out and I was checking out distances on one of the holes, and I pulled out a berserker to see what the distance was. And then I couldn't change balls, and I got stuck with a berserker. Well, when it popped back up and it was my turn, I still had a berserker, and I went to change it, and it wouldn't let me change balls. So I lost 2 berserkers because Playdemic's update. I'm never sure why we have to have updates during tournament week. Why can't we have updates in the non-tournament week? I understand the updates as far as like course changes because they're either adding on holes or they're doing their special stuff for the. And I don't see anything special on these holes, anything different than the normal Sunshine Glade holes, other than the claw holding our ball. Let's see how our opponent does. Trying to blast through the trees and get up there. Very nice. Very nice. Well played. Very, very nice. I'm not sure I need to use all of that. Not sure I need to use all of that either. I'm going to use 3 topspin. I'm going to take the wind out. I'm going to actually switch, and I think the next time I'm going to come at it with a katana. I don't know that I need all that distance with a Titan. I don't really like the shot. I like the results that they got, but the odds of being able to get through those 2 little trees every time, it would be better in my mind to shoot to the right and use the curl of your extra mile to try and keep you away from the trees entirely. And I have no idea why I'm reconnecting. I'm messing my opponent up. I got a little bit of power. I'm not very far from my internet. It's the middle of the day. All the old people that are around me are all gone for the day. live in a neighborhood where everybody in my neighborhood is old. They're all about twice as old as my wife and I. We're the only, I wouldn't say young, but we're the youngest people in our neighborhood. Why am I reconnecting here? What is the problem? I am like super close to my internet. I have nothing going on. Nobody else is at my house. I've been having a bunch of reconnect problems this week, and it hasn't been, I mean, I've got my phone here right next to me, and I'm looking at, I've got good connection. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is. I think they're going to time me out on this hole, and I'm not going to get back on it. That blows. It's ruining my video. Been having lag problems and these connection problems ever since these updates came out. And I have no idea. On my end, nothing's changed. I have the best internet that money can buy. Although I will say that internet providers are no longer considered utilities based on our current administration. So because they're not considered utilities, they don't have to give us what we pay for. Your electric company, because it's a utility, that's forfeited. All right. That is not good. Because they're not considered a utility, they don't have to give you what they pay for. They can throttle your connection if they feel like you're using too much of it. Let's see if it did give me a forfeit on that. And it did give me a forfeit on that. That is, as my nephew would say, no bueno. All right, sorry about that. That's, but I'm definitely going to explore that shot. And I think that I'm going to put a note here on my stuff. I'm going to use an extra mile, and I think a katana will work fine. I think the Titan would put me way too far in my red line up here. And we definitely want to, because of the topspin that's on our extra mile, we want to get as deep into the hole as we can. But I don't want to use 3 topspin doing a max overpower shot with a Titan. I think I could have came up into this area right here and tried to curl myself on this side of the tree. So my opponent went between the trees and ended up out here in the clear. And while that shot worked, I think that the chance of clipping these 2 trees trying to get through there consistently is going to be very difficult. Whereas if you start off in the same spot, you can try and bring it around the trees on this side and get out into this area is going to be a higher percentage shot than trying to get through that little gap every single time you come here. But I'm definitely going to pursue this shot and see whether I like it, whether I can get up there and get on. I'm still working it out on what I want to do in this hole. I came in the week, my game plan was just to land on the island and get on. I've done this shot a bunch of times and I liked it, but this shot is no longer working. So I'm going to have to explore some other shot. You can get up here very easily. You can do the layup back here. In one-on-one play, I do the layup back here all the time because I let my opponent epic fail and then I come on it with a sniper. But you got a much better shot of getting up into this area and trying to bring it on. But if there's a shot from here where I can use my extra mile and its curl to try and bring the ball back over to the green and get on in 1, I'm going to go for this on in 1 versus 1 here and then trying to make this. This is a very difficult pitch to get over here and get in. So I'm still trying to get on in 1 and working that shot. So sorry about that. Not exactly sure what happened there, but whatever it was not good. All right, that was hole number 7 of the Monster Marsh tournament and Monday's practice round of the rookie division. Thanks for watching.